It's a Renault.
What's that?
Renault engine, anyway.
So is that in any type of cars that you can buy like a regular consumer?
Well, you can get a Renault as a regular consumer. You know, they make hatchbacks and stuff like that.
Even here in North America?
No, not really. No.
So I'm gonna save mine for the show, but feel free to start yours or do whatever you want to do. Of course, I shouldn't have to tell you that. You're gonna do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. Yeah, go Luck. You know, you just say no. It's okay to do what you want to do.
It's also good to avoid that spray in your face.
It is. It's just like the Fax Viking just jizzes right up at you. It's just this 8% beer. Look, we got to promote this before we do the show. This is your best bang for the drunk buck, and that is what I have to say. It is a beer that tests your strength as not only a man, but as a human. And basically as if you are or are not a Viking.
And it's pretty flavorful for a light one. What color that is. Can't believe that.
What can't you believe, Mad Dog, that it's going to be just us three for the whole show?
No.
Daryl Brown and Caleb Campbell, Golok, Daryl Bedford, and our host who's coming in right now and getting ready to fire things up and get the ever-exciting Later Tonight underway. He's got some things he needs to get off of his chest that he's been thinking about all week.
Caleb shows up, right?
And I have some topics, and we definitely have opinions on Osama bin Laden, and we also have opinions on the Ku Klux Klan, of course. So it's going to be one of those shows that you just want to watch over and over. We thank everybody that has been watching throughout the weeks. You know, it's a small but loyal viewership, and we thank you very much. I mean, we're hitting up, like, we get a fair amount of views every week, actually, now. So that's really good, especially there's people tuning in on the post side of things, and we thank you, too. But
assassinating a non-despot.
Hopefully this show is the best show of all.
I wonder why they didn't ask
Good chance it will be.
Did they ever ask President Carter what he thought about Osama situation? Because he passed that law saying if they're not wearing a military uniform, you can't assassinate.
Oh, I don't know.
Where's the letter?
I don't know where that is.
Well, you
Sorry,
passed
dude.
it.
I don't have that.
Signed it.
It wasn't in my control.
Wow.
I think Osama's just been relocated to Langley.
Are we going to fire this shiznit up? Are we going to do this?
Yeah.
How are you feeling this Monday? Later tonight?
I'm tired, but that happens.
Yeah? It goes down?
Yeah, so we're just settling in. I'll probably have to wait till Sarah gets here to zoom in on me, but
I don't know if she's going to come back down.
I just
Did you tell her
discovered something. Finally,
Mm-hmm.
comedians
Yeah.
in Toronto have moved to the next level,
Yeah.
and they are now broadcasting live
To the next
comedy show
Yeah.
on alt.comedy.
Well done.
Yeah, in Toronto. They're
Like a talk
every Monday.
show?
It's over.
Yeah.
So before this show, you can always tune in to that show.
Cool.
And I think it's a live broadcast of all the comedians going up and telling jokes.
Well found, sir.
Yeah. Well, you know
Let's
that is
pimp them.
that is a plus because I was trying to do that here, but we have a very
Press box.
I was trying to do it, but we have a very reluctant group of comedians who feel that broadcasting live anything, including their humor and stuff like that, is sacrilegious.
Definitely.
Well, how are they gonna, it's going to
now-
steal their soul.
Huh?
It's going to steal their soul.
There's a concept of just stealing their jokes, because they want to, get on Conan O'Brien, and they want to do those jokes, and they don't want to see those jokes on TV beforehand, right?
It's just tough to find enough
so-
that are willing to broadcast
It's video
live
record.
to do such a show.
But now this is all going out the door because in Toronto, comedians will now have to be, if they want to get on that show, they're going to have to accept the fact that they're being broadcast live all around the world.
Yeah.
And it's on alt, and they're doing it through Facebook. They
Yeah.
have a nice website through Facebook as well and stuff. So it's interesting to see what will happen
Yeah.
because they're going to be doing that every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Our time. So from now on,
Cool.
we have a show to watch before this show.
That's good news.
Yeah. And we'll see what the real comedians in the world really have, how
Let's
they want to
promote
progress.
that. Let's check that out. Let's get on board. What's theirs called?
That's alt.comedy. Yeah. Yeah, to zoom in on me as soon as you can.
That was so silly.
Yeah, zoom in on him as soon as you can. This show's got to start.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I thought it'd be easier to get people caught stealing your jokes if it's in
Later
Like that.
tonight.
public. I mean, if they videotape you doing your original material,
Can you push record?
Later
stealing
tonight.
it's gonna be hard.
Tonight.
This has got to go up a little bit.
No, don't worry about it.
No?
Doesn't have to go up at all.
Franson.
You have the one you have right there is the tilt up and down. Yeah,
Oh,
see?
perfect.
Ah.
There we go, Marlo. We got it.
Yeah.
Okay, record.
Record and then you zoom in on me.
Transit thing. It's funny. I went out to the bus. I didn't put my pass in, and they didn't mind because I got my cane. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So they
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh.
Hold on, man. Don't
We
Ready?
gotta do the intro.
Hello, folks. Hey, folks. We are broadcasting live here Monday nights later tonight. With me, of course, Marlo Franson. And we're going to have a plethora of
He's
shows, but
with
let's
you.
start this show off with the opening of the facts. Every show, I am tired. I set up, get everything going. And every week, there's always a distraction or something happens. This time, I'm knocking on wood. So we're going to, hopefully, this show will go pain-free. The laptop won't shut down because it's overheating. We turn off the heat, got the window open. We're all set for a big show. You know, we're right off of Obama and his death, and Osama and his death, and Obama, and it was actually
I
somebody
was so excited.
I heard somebody actually broadcast that they broadcast Osama, the president died because he.
Well, you just did it right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
You got secret plans? It's the brown in you, isn't it?
Yeah. But and there goes the phone, just to let everybody know that yes, we are live, and she's going to take
crazy
control.
Irish.
So now, there goes trouble, because that's just going to be on.
Do
me
you want to
for-
do this right now? Nick's actually about to go up.
Nick is about to go up.
Like how
So what we're going to do is we are going to try to.
simulcast.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen here. Your computer is.
Well, we can watch it.
I gotta get the computer up here. What we're doing.
Basically,
Excuse me, I have to interrupt for a
Yep.
minute. Nick will be on stage in 5 minutes.
5 minutes from now.
5 minutes from now, we're going to go and tell you to go to another channel as well, and maybe you can watch that. Nick Roy is going to be broadcasting live at the Comedy Corner. He's going to be doing some time there, and I'm just opening up my
to get into.
Google Chrome here. So
That's kind of inspired by that Toronto show in a way, isn't
since we
it?
all know how quality Google Chrome is, and
It's
that's why-
slow, but it's awesome slick.
Yeah, we already opened up the facts. We're ready to go.
Okay,
I
so
don't
I
know.
can pan out here.
Yeah, you can pan out. Hey,
Hi, everybody.
hey, everybody.
The channel we're gonna go to on here is my channel for Nick in like 4 minutes from now. You bring up because they're gonna force you to watch an ad. So go to the Justin www.justin.tv/Daryl Bedford. That's DARRELLBEDFORD. That's DARRELLBEDFORD. Daryl Bedford. And Nick Roy is going to do his set live broadcast, simulcast with this show on that. So our producer is telling us that we got about 3 minutes. So if
Okay,
you guys
I'm
want to
sorry.
check that out. Next week, we are working on getting a software here too. So you're going to see all this info behind us or in front of us. You know, like a real show.
What is it, Daryl Bedford?
Daryl Bedford is the channel name on Justin.tv. And Daryl Bedford is spelled DARRELLBEDFORD.
So I'm just trying to load that up right now. So
Rochester,
let's
but
get
I
that
put nothing
going.
on there yet.
So so we are the first comedians in here trying to go broadcasting live.
You were the first like 2 years ago.
is this
yeah.
You've
this
been pushing us.
I am glad to see that Toronto is now broadcasting live comedy because
Yes,
online. Because from now on, people are going to. That's the norm.
Mm-hmm.
The norm, and the norm is, you're going to go on stage and you might be broadcasting live on the
You're
internet.
going to
from
be.
now.
Yeah. to a
No
different
more scared
audience.
comedians. No more excuses. You now have to accept it.
It's the future. We get significant amount of viewers to this show. About 70 viewers a week. Different viewers check out chunks of this show. So that's like the Comedy Corner where Nick's going to be seems full at like 30. So it's a different
Actually, I
format.
think about 45, 40,
I like-
45?
I like-
Okay,
I-
well that's a bit.
I like this.
So
I will be there on May 23rd too.
it's
so.
full, but
yeah.
my point is
It's
only
a hard
this.
place to get into. the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah. My only point is that we get a sizable audience. even though you don't feel them instantaneously,
There's
like
Jesse
in
Reed,
some
I think that's
formats.
him. Oh, that's
That's an old video of mine.
Oh, so you haven't even gone live? She hasn't gone live yet?
No.
No, not yet. She's gonna let me know as soon as it's
2
done.
minutes.
Get her to
56,
push live and
2
just
minutes
go from now if she
55.
wants. Oh no, the battery might
I got a
die, but-
countdown going.
So, you know,
Let me set this.
I'm not afraid of putting my stuff up there, and some
Me
people
neither.
would say that's because I'm not at the skill level of some of the people that are against that, you know, because they have comedy nows that they're selling to, and I don't have one. But I personally don't think they should be afraid at all, because the more people that you get out to, the bigger audience you could tour to. I mean,
Well, you need a 10-minute video anyway to get into the Calgary Comedy Festival.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the big.
you need a 10-minute set on video.
Yeah, you gotta have videos up
You have
anyway.
to put that in YouTube and send it to the comedy festival in Calgary if you want to do that.
Mhm.
So, but, I mean, and the idea that people are more likely to steal what it's on video record is ridiculous. I mean, it's even less likely, I'd expect, because
Okay.
They should. The comic should obviously be paid. Like, if the web audience is going to be like big, then they need to be paid accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just like.
But there's
saying-
no money
that's saying,
made on
like, clubs
internet
should
stuff.
pay every comedian that goes up, and they don't.
Yeah, in a perfect
Because
Because
world.
this is like, yeah,
In a
'cause
perfect
only the
world,
people
you
getting
get all
paid
your
are the
web
pros,
revenue.
the headliners, the middlers, and the
it should at
MCs.
least
But
like,
you
be
make
a buck
no
a
money
minute.
on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, you make
No.
no money on the internet. So like, it would take like 20,000 people watching your show before you should get any bonus for the web broadcast. But if you're a comic and because of that 25,000 people checking your web broadcast,
Yeah.
you're going to be unstoppable. The ad revenue alone is going to make you money. You don't need to worry about.
Well, so is it.
So I don't get why people are so afraid of their stuff and them being broadcast.
Well, it's just because
for
there are
free.
comedians that don't write new material. They have
It's
a
archaic.
good solid set, and they write maybe one new joke.
But
every
still, that
month-
shouldn't
every
matter.
month.
People, then it should
Yeah,
be
so-
like a song, you know.
so-
People still go see bands repeat the same old song.
Exactly. So,
Well, some
but
people-
the
yeah,
yeah.
people
It's
like-
just a
But
paranoia.
no. I heard it was they're afraid of Hollywood writers
Yeah.
seeing their jokes, then writing it into a sitcom, and then their joke is gone because a Hollywood writer has seen it. And that is the number one basic excuse why comedians just don't want to be.
Yeah, well,
seen.
it's on video then, though. I mean, there's a video record of you doing it. I mean,
Yeah, well, that's
if someone's-
right.
If someone
Now,
bites,
yeah, but when I first started comedy, nobody even was being filmed. Filming a comedian on stage was still repulsed against, and it was really weird because I was filming my set because I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's see how I progress. You know, like you're doing with your documentary.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, and I filmed it, and everybody's like, oh, you can't film me, you can't film me. And it's just like, why? And then that's just it. Everybody's here is scared. But technology is catching up with us, and one day we'll be broadcasting in 3D. and
Everything
it'll
will be
fucking
live
amazing.
3D.
So, yeah.
Not just your time on stage. Your whole life will be broadcast to the world
Yeah.
in 3D.
People steal anyway. They'll sit in the nightclubs and stuff like that, and they'll write the jokes down.
Embrace it. And how many?
Yeah, that's right. No, we have to embrace it. And Toronto's
Always on,
now
right?
Toronto's got a comedy
Could
club
be.
in Toronto is now Gang Bang, the online stand-up comedy show.
Get it gangbang, T.O. Get
Yeah,
it gangbang.
and now it's no stopping. So what's going to stop me from getting on that show or anybody else getting on that show and going, oh, I can't be broadcast live. I'm going to shun it. But when Marlo does it, then they all shun it, right? Because they're scared of it. But I
They're scared
guarantee
of
you.
you.
Well, they're scared, yeah, because they're scared of the online. But I guarantee in 3 years, a lot of these comedians who are scared of what I'm doing, they're all going to be doing it because they're like,
Exactly.
oh,
Or they
I'm
want a
going nowhere.
choice.
I keep writing jokes or I keep doing stage time, but I'm still in Vancouver going nowhere. And that's because you need to get out there.
Get to the
Yeah,
net.
you got to get your brand out there,
Yeah.
your name out there, your
2011.
character out there. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to be so people becomes for you.
Yeah.
And you're
And,
always going to be the local guy if you're not going to be ready to
And that's what the
expand.
pros do. The pros are out there. They're
Yeah.
fucking out there. They're like busting their asses off, then they
that-
have a show, and then they can get people out there.
The pros should have
That is a-
better,
that is a pro thing to
like,
do.
web distribution, though.
Yeah,
Everybody,
they
everybody
know.
should have better web distribution.
Well, look at the boob tour.
Yeah.
They're James Zula's supposed to be coming here in June, but right now he's on the boob tour, and it's coming here in Vancouver, Surrey,
Yeah.
and they're on Facebook advertising all the
Like
time.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I
crazy.
just started building up my brand at Blackchester.com before I even started going to stand-up.
Somebody here?
I think so.
Do you go? Yeah, but Black Jester is a separate entity besides just stand up.
Yeah, well, I started building it up with the comedy website, and while I was writing, when I got paid for that American Satire stuff, robes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey.
What's up?
hey, Darren.
Hey, boys.
The green room's filling up. What's up,
Carol.
Caleb? How you doing?